We're at Nitecore SHOT Show 2025, and we're going to take a look at some of the EDC-able flashlights that are these nice new kind of generation flat flashlights that they've had, and I've done some videos on them. Albert's going to kind of walk us through it because I don't have all the technical specs in my head on these. And tell us about like the EDC33. Well, it looks like it's nice and small and not too big and all that kind of thing.
Absolutely. So a couple of years ago, we came up with the EDC27. That was our first entry into the flat design flashlight. And this is our newest variation of that, the EDC23. So don't let its small size fool you. I'm not a large person, but you can see how easily that fits in the palm of my hand. Very easy to carry. It'll fit in your pocket like a small pocket knife would. Same features pretty much as our original EDC27. I've got my LCD screen that lets me know what my runtime is and what my output is. I've got access to my burst mode, which can burst out to 2,500 lumens, as well as strobe capability. Now, I'm going to show you another one next, but one of the things that we were asked most about when we initially came out with the EDC27 was to incorporate a manual lockout switch.
Yeah.
So it made it easy for the user to carry the light safely without it accidentally turning on if it was in your pocket or in your pack. So we've done that with the new EDC23 and the EDC29. So we've got a side manual lockout switch that when I drop it in there, I can't turn it on unless I want to. Easy to switch it back off and then turn it on. So we can program that to be a 2-stage, a half lockout, which I have access to certain function, or a full lockout, which it won't turn on at all.
Yeah, I remember the half lockout thing that was on one of the models that I remember. Yeah, where you could just hit just high and that was it?
Correct. High turbo or strobe, basically.
Yeah.
And so we could do that with the same concept. It just makes it easier to get it locked and unlocked.
Yeah. Okay.
And then over here is sort of the big brother to that is the EDC29. Functionality is all the same. This is going to be a little bit larger flashlight, but still not too cumbersome, very easy to carry. And
there you go, 6,500 lumen max. Just for a burst for what? How many seconds? Just like 10 seconds or something like that?
It can typically operate around 7 to 10 seconds on your burst mode.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a lot of lumens to put out of a small EDC-able flashlight.
You can see this one's been used for a couple of days here at SHOT Show, and it's ready to charge. But at least my LCD screen tells me that I need to get that on charge.
Yes.
So this actually has we could program this button to use our Lumin Shield technology, and our Lumin Shield technology allows me to go from a fully spot beam to an actual flooding beam. So you can see my spot to flood, spot to flood with the Lumin Shield technology. As well. So that's our EDC29.
And that Lumen Shield technology is something you developed, right?
Correct.
Okay. And then you were talking about what were you were using your own emitter type thing.
Yeah, about a year ago, Nitecore developed their own LED, and that's our Lab UHI LED. The LED we developed was designed specifically for flashlights, handheld devices, headlamps, and so forth. So we've been able to push the envelope of what you can really do in terms of output, throw distance, beam profile, as well as efficiency and heat dissipation on the flashlights, or making them a little bit more efficient and able to handle or outputting less heat per lumen, so to speak. So we're really excited about it. We're going to have additional flashlights that you've all probably seen or used in the past that are going to upgrade to that UHI LED. So we'll be able to have those brighter, longer running with longer throw distances.
Okay, and so I guess we got IP68 rated flashlight in here.
Yes, sir. That's our P20iX.
Yes, it is. It's interesting to have it in a water tank.
Yeah. So we basically put that in water. Then the flashlight is, well, I don't have it turned on right now, but
You're on my list.
don't fail me now. Let's make sure it is. There we go.
Oh, there it goes.
It was on.
Talking to you.
Yep.
Thank you.
There it goes.
And yeah, we've been just putting it in water for
Wow.
leaving her on all day during SHOT Show for the last
there
3
you
days.
go.
And
Might need a little charge after that.
just making sure that, you know, our products stand up to what we claim they're supposed to, and they do. They're all independently tested to make sure what we claim them to do, what's on the box, and what our throw distances and waterproof ratings are. They'll stand up to it.
Absolutely. And so the EDC25 was an earlier release, right?
It was actually just after the EDC27.
Okay.
So the EDC25, the original EDC27 was called just that, the EDC27. And then a year after that release, it upgraded with our new UHI LEDs. Now in between that, we came out with the EDC25. And the 25 was just the same flashlight as the 27 without the LCD screen. So it was cheaper for the consumer, so you could get it at a lower price point, but it had the same functionality and same specifications as the original EDC27.
Okay, so people who don't need the readout screen, hey,
Correct.
you know, you can just go with it.
It still gives you information that's usable,
I
but
see.
it uses LEDs. It uses just LED indicators to tell you what's going on with the flashlight.
And then
So
your
my
brightness
level
level
output-
on one side and your charge level on the other.
Correct.
Right? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes good sense, actually. All right. And then the UHI, what was the deal with the UHI? What was it specifically that made it a UHI model?
Well, the UHI is the actual, that is the name of our LED. So we call it the Lab UHI LED. So that's what this one's utilizing versus the original design. So with the new our UHI LEDs, we were able to increase the output as well as the throw distance on the light without changing any of the style or body or thickness or anything.
Okay.
Just changing the LED.
Okay. And so then these were earlier models maybe,
Yep.
or no, after that?
These are the same as we just reviewed, the 23
Oh, yeah,
and
we
29.
did the 23,
They
29, which
we've
is
got
over
them in
there.
a couple different
Okay.
places.
Okay, that's great. Great. Well, thank you so much for taking some time. I know you're very busy here at the booth.
I've got one more thing to show you. I gotta go
Sure.
dig it out of the cabinet.
Okay, great.
So if you're familiar with Nitecore, Nitecore makes some of the smallest, most innovative keychain lights on the market today, with the Tinny 2 being one of the most popular models of all time. This tiny keychain light can output about 500 lumens of light, USBC rechargeable. It's got the LCD screen just like we looked at on some of these larger flashlights. And I'm happy to let everyone know that this year we're going to be introducing the Tinny 3. The Tinny 3 is going to be available in these three colors, black, gray, and orange. And this one actually utilizes our own Nitelab MCT LED. And that stands for multi-color temperature. So in addition to the multi-color temperature settings, it's going to be higher in output at 600 lumens versus the 500 on the previous, without any increase in size on the design. Same build quality, same USB-C charging on the side, but now I can change from a very warm LED to a neutral white to a cool white.
Wow, so you can go any way you want.
Correct.
That is...
I hope that's showing up on your screen.
Yeah, it is.
So,
it is.
So right now I'm in the neutral white setting, and now I can go ahead and adjust my outputs. And this is all done with our LED without having to have multiple LEDs to accomplish
Just the same
that.
LED?
The same two LEDs, but I can access multiple color functions with that LED.
Wow. And USB-C rechargeable.
Correct.
Wow. And 600 lumen max output.
Yes, sir.
Little keychain light.
Now, these aren't on the market just yet, but be looking for them here in 2025.
Okay. Wow, that looks really cool. I remember having some really small ones in the past, but I mean, I'm talking 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think I still have one laying around somewhere
Yeah.
in a drawer, but yeah, I haven't used them for a long time. I remember one of the keychain lights you had that was like 10,000 lumens or something like that.
Well,
Was that the T4K or something like that?
the T4K is 4,000 lumens.
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we still make that. We still make that particular light, but it's a little bit bigger.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a little bit bigger than this one.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
putting
it
out
is.
4,000 lumens. But
No, these are great little keychain lights.
absolutely.
Disappear in your pocket or give to your wife, daughter, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they come in super handy. All right, thank you very much. Does they have a little LED readout on the screen when
Yeah.
you turn them on?
Absolutely. Same as before.
Okay, and then
So-
give you the runtime and the lumen. Okay. 1565, and there's your 200, and there's your 600. Okay. Excellent. All right, well, thank you for showing me the last pass here, the little tiny keychain light.
Absolutely.
Great.
Thank you, Richard. It's great to have you back, and hope to see you again next year.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Albert. Bye-bye.